on this big stage. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Sooners would kick this away to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Game thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Gators are on the move here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. He gets loose. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Looking to pass. It's Flowers. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They're going to run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
There's the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Sooners will have to kick this away. On a punt now for the first time today. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to pass. It's Flowers. Bringing pressure. And the defense brings him down. 2nd down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Bought some time, now lets it go. With the catch, it's Wilson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's McCoy. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what,
They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw.
Oh, pass rush gets home.
This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in a blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker who's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
And tackled there by the defense.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field.
It through with confidence.
It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And here's the handoff. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, but of running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Washington looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. In the red area, it's Pringle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, it's a handoff. We're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Looking to throw. It's Flowers. He escapes the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gators. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Number 16, set to kick it off.
Bringing it out, it's Callow. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over first and 10.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for a man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air, it's Washington. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to throw. It's Flowers. Caught. Completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. To the 25. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Callow. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Oklahoma Sooners will take over. First and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their...
Now here he goes. Now the 40, the 30, at the 20. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job. The running back's vision and instincts and speed
and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And the Florida offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Handoff running right. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
What a great job by this defense of stringing that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the running back. He's got the 1st and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Flowers. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Right, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's McCoy. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. The back's got it. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point puts him in front by 1. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Vaughn. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, it's Flowers. That's reeled in. It's McCoy. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the 3rd quarter. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
The quarterback making some changes at the line. The shotgun handoff here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Looking to throw it deep, and it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
They'll kick it away here. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. Past the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. The defense contributes 6 points.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Brown. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's gone. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. And the Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown and that two-point conversion.
Hit just as he throws the ball.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Sure hands. It's McCoy. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Dropping back, it's Flowers. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Leaning on the run game here late. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. It's a shotgun run call.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Scanning the field, it's Washington. That's caught. It's Thomas. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. leading here late in the game. They'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Here's the option play. Ball is loose. Who can recover? The offense recovers the fumble with the clock winding down. That would have been a crucial turnover. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Oh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
He hands it to the back, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He escapes the pocket. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Sooners come into the final minute of play, just looking to run the clock out. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field, it's Washington. What a catch! They finally stop a big play, moves the ball to the 22. Time winding down, this offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards.